Welcome back to another Logman video. So today, you saw me next to our chipper. So we're having a few problems with it this morning. We've just been running it up and down. We seem to have some kind of issue with the gearbox in it. So we try to work out what the issue is there. It seems to not want to be feeding the logs in. So we're going to fire it up, give it a go. I don't think it's going to work again, but you never know, it might do. Good old trick of turning it on and off again, see what it does. But if not, we're going to start stripping it apart and seeing what's wrong with it. So as you can see from that past video, this top infeed roller you can sort of see here was stopped basically sucking logs in. So we're going to try and lift it up now, have a look at it, see if there's anything jamming in it or causing it not to basically pull logs in. So it's now sort of 6-7 hours after we first took them first bits of the video. I got really busy, to be honest with you, and I let Tim start working on this. So basically what you can sort of see behind me is the shaft that was running this drum. So he stripped all that off, he took the gearbox off, he took the motor off, he's tested them both. Individually they both work, which is sort of making it more difficult, to be honest. It's not making it obvious which is wrong. So we've rung the dealer up, they're wanting a few more tests doing on the gearbox. So we're just going to start taking that apart now and seeing if that's the problem, and we'll go from there. So Tim's just taking this plate off the gearbox now. We're going to have a look in here, see if there's any teeth missing off it. That could be the problem in here. It is a fairly new gearbox, as we only put it on 6 months ago. So if it is, we'd like things in warranty. But we're going to strip this open now, have a look, and I'll come back to you. So we're just spinning this round now. But to me, I can't see any of those teeth missing, which is a good thing. But it's also annoying because it means we still don't know what's causing it. So it's now 5 o'clock. Tim spent a good couple of hours on this. He's just ringing the dealer one more time. We can't find anything wrong with this gearbox. We can't find anything wrong with the motor, which is really annoying. It's 5 o'clock and we're going to sock it off till Monday. We'll have another go on Monday. Hopefully the dealer will come out, have a look at it. We'll get to the bottom of it and we can get some chipping done, because as you can sort of see behind me, we've got enough chipping there for the weekend, but come Monday, we'll need to have this fired up. So we'll see you then. See you Monday. So we're back. It's Monday morning. We're still not much nearer, to be honest with you. We got back in touch with the dealer. They're fairly convinced it's something to do with the gearbox. I left it with them. They're probably going to send somebody out at this point, unless there's other tests we can try on this gearbox. But I'm not so sure there is. But because it's under warranty, we don't want to mess with too much either, just because really it's the dealer's job to sort it. But I just thought, whilst we can't use the chipper, I thought I'd open it up and show you guys the blades. So this is a 8400. So basically it's got 8 blades inside it, this being one of them here. And basically they're on this big drum that you can sort of spin around with your hand. And you can see there's 3 blades there. Now these are removable, so you can also sharpen them as well. So they're fairly sharp at the minute. But basically we sharpen them up and then eventually they get done, they get worn. So we just lift them out and we replace them. Once it's chipped up, it goes through a screen to make sure it's the right size, and then it drops down here and you can see there's these little augers here. What they basically do is screw the chip to the right hand side up there, and then you've got the spout up at the top of the chipper there. That obviously fires it straight into the feed bin or whatever it is that it's going into. So we're going to leave this for now. We're going to wait to see what the dealer says when they get back in touch with us. What I have done is I've rung a chap, a local contractor that does a lot of contract chipping. He's on standby. If we can't get this going in a couple of days, he'll come out to do our chipping for us. We've got about a couple of days worth of chip left in the stores. We don't want them to run out, obviously, because then the boilers go off. So if we can't get this going in a couple of days, we'll get the contractor in and he'll do our chipping. Obviously it's not ideal because he costs more than what it would be if we were to chip ourselves, but the last thing we want is the boilers to go down. So that's sort of our fallback, really. So we'll give it a couple of days. As I say, hopefully we're back up and running, but he's on standby if we need him. So a little update on this chipper. We're not a lot nearer with it, to tell you the truth. Dealership now think that it's potentially the motor that's running the gearbox that's at fault, not the gearbox itself. But they're going to send us up a motor to try. We're going to stick it on. If it works, brilliant, great. We're back running again. But we're not so sure it will. But they're happy to send us one to try. If it's not that, we're back to the drawing board. So, quick chipper update. We have got the new motor here from the dealer. We've started to put it all back together again, but we found a problem with the gearbox. And this is what we found on the bottom of the gearbox plate. So as you can sort of see there, loads of filings in there, and what is part of a ball bearing, or what was part of a ball bearing. So we're fairly confident now that there's been a serious problem with the gearbox. Something's amiss with it. So what I've done is I've ordered a new gearbox. I've actually gone for an uprated one this time. This one was on warranty as well, which is great, and we've only had it on 6 months, so I wouldn't expect it to be anything other than. But we've got a new one coming. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. We'll get it fitted. Hopefully we've got a chip up and running by tomorrow. So because we can't get our chipper going, I've had to get the contractor in. If you can see behind me there, he's already chipped into that chip store right behind me. He's currently round the back chipping. I wander around here now and we'll get some footage of it. He's a monster chipper. It's miles bigger than ours. So what we do is when he comes in, we get him to chip all our oversized timber, so stuff that won't fit through our chipper, won't fit through our processors. And we basically get him to chip it up. Whilst he's here, he might as well do it. His chipper will take it. It takes a bit longer, but his chipper will manage it. And it gets rid of all our wood that we basically can't do anything with. So that is us chipped up for 1 more week. It's a shame we couldn't get our chipper going, but we'll get there with it. Hopefully in the next couple of days we'll get that going. But we're all chipped up, all the boilers are full. As you can see, that chipper that we got in there, so much bigger than ours. It does work actually having him in at times. It means we can get rid of all our oversized timber that we can't put through our chipper, but it does cost more. So it wouldn't be sustainable to do it all the time, but it's great as a backup, great for when ours goes down or when we need to get rid of our big waste. So that's chipping done for this week. I'll give you an update on when we get ours going, but hopefully in the next couple of days. And as ever, thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps. And we'll see you in the next video.